Not every criminal drives a misfiring motorbike, and the interceptors are equipped to catch far faster fish. It might be a boy racer's dream, but the Mitsubishi Evo sends out a very clear message to the criminals. There's no running from the Derbyshire interceptors. Out in the Evo tonight are seasoned interceptors Gary and Adam. They're patrolling the northbound M1, and the automatic number plate recognition system, or ANPR, has identified a serial speed offender coming their way.
Yeah, we had a hit on the ANPR, the vehicle coming up the motorway. It's a high-performance Audi, and from the ANPR it appears to have a foreign registered number plate. There's a marker on it saying the vehicle's responsible for numerous speed offences all around the country. It's travelling north on the motorway and it's hit the ANPR behind us, so it should be getting to us in the next minute or so, I would think.
The Audi's been triggering speed cameras all over the country. But it's a high-performance RS4, and ordinary motorway cops have found it difficult to catch. A rumble from the rear, then the Audi screams past in the fast lane. The RS4 passes the Toyota in the middle lane like it's standing still. This is where the Interceptor's high-speed Evo comes into its own. Both cars are really pushing it. 120. 130. Gary's been expertly trained to pass his police advanced driving test, and on a motorway bend at 142 miles per hour, he needs all his skills. Finally, up close and personal, it's time for the Interceptors to introduce themselves and bang on the blues. Busted. The speed demon pulls over straight away. Ready for a few words about his Vorsprung Dirk technique.
Yes, stopped M1 northbound, north of 31.
The driver surrenders his licence and then gets a police escort from one high-performance car to another.
Basically, the car, it does look like to be a German registered car. The chap is a German national, produced a German driving licence. He said he wasn't aware the speed limit in this country was 70. So I'm just going to get some details off now and do some further checks on the vehicle.
And having finally caught him, Gary takes the driver to task inside the car.
Appreciate it's dark, appreciate the road's empty. When people do exceed this thing, none of it slightly. But none of the speeds that you were going. When I looked at our speedo, we were sort of matching your speed. It was about 130.
We can do it again if you want, but just,
no.
Germany autobahn, no problem.
I'd say on the autobahn, it's fine, isn't it?
No problem.
Fortunately, I'm one in Derbyshire, it's not an autobahn.
He won't be laughing for long. Whilst Adam checks out the Audi for anything to suggest it might be stolen or unroadworthy, back in the Evo, Gary reminds the driver that speeding is a very serious offence.
I'm going to report you for exceeding the speed limit. You don't have to say anything, but in our defence, if you don't mention that, sometimes you're all in court, and if you do so, because of anything else. Basically, all that means is I will submit paperwork to the Crown Prosecution Service that says, me and my colleague saw you, we followed you, you were doing this sort of speed. Our police car is fitted with in-car video, which also monitors the speed that we are travelling at, and obviously shows the footage in front of it. That will be submitted to court, and if the Crown Prosecution Service thinks that you should answer that matter, you'll get notification through the post.
Outside, Adams established the Audi isn't stolen. And having seen its engine, he's relieved the Interceptors have an Evo in their arsenal.
I know it's not every day that a German car can pass at those speeds on motorway. Yeah, potentially it could be a bit of a match for ours if it tried to go for it. But it's looking interesting for a few minutes.
It's a cast-iron certainty that he'll be summoned to court, but for now he gets his licence back and some advice for getting back on the M1.
When you're redoing the motorway, I'm sure it won't be a problem to you, but getting some speed on the hard shoulder before you pull out.
And Herr Autobahn heads back to his marvel of German engineering. The Interceptors have seen most things on the M1, but at the end of the day, sometimes even they're surprised.
accelerate on the hard shoulder before rejoining the carriageway, but didn't quite expect him to do that. I think he's too used to autobahns.